The Blazers control the tap. Lillard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not easy.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Here comes the screen. Portland down to 4 to shoot. McCollum shot off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Oh, big finish at the rim. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
No good. Defense catching a break there.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Looking to take this all the way. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
D's got it. Damian Lillard missed his first. That one goes.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Young. 4-3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Driving is Lillard, but his shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Flushes it home. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
D's got it. Damian Lillard, 2 of 4 now.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Now whistle. We'll get a timeout call by... Lillard. For 3. Missed it. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
McCollum to Lillard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. There's the follow. Scala BCR with the slam.
Okay, Scal, I see you. I didn't know you had that in you, man.
It's Chicago ball. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
McCollum to Lillard. To McCollum. Fires the 3, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And scores.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Count the bucket for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Knocks it down off the step back. That misses with 3 seconds left. First half in the books with the Bulls in front.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Done. Hassan knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Don't let it split. Don't let it split.
To Chris Dunn. Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
The jumper's off the mark. Chicago basketball to Young. To Markkanen. Hassan Whiteside with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
McCollum with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Scalabrine. To Young.
Hands up. We got him. We got him.
And the basket good at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Ken Bazemore. Knocked loose. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
On your right. On your right.
Lillard to Nurkic. Can't connect from inside. To Chris Dunn. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Knocked loose. To Markkanen. The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Hood to Lillard. 5 seconds to shoot. Dame rises. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
And count the basket inside.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Rodney Hood. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Lillard. Knocked loose, and that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. To Porter. Otto Porter. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Defense making the ball handler work. Porter grabs the board.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Chicago Bulls are in the penalty.
Lillard for 2. Shot by Lillard, no good. And a putback slam.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. 20-footer at the buzzer. Shot at the buzzer's good. Not the greatest show of sportsmanship. An already contentious battle has...
On behalf of Ed Coyne and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
The opening tip won by the Jazz as we get started in Salt Lake City. Conley to Gobert. Shot from the lane won't go.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Shot from in close, no good. To Zach LaVine. Cashes in for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Conley into the front court. 5-point game. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
Conley to Nowitzki. Trying to cash in. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Young to Chris Dunn. Has a chance. The jumper's off the mark. Conley into the front court. Down 5. To Nowitzki. Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions, Chicago. Substitutions, Utah.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock.
Here we go. Cutter, coming through.
Sizing up the defense. From long range. That's rebounded by Chicago. Count the bucket for 2.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Donovan Mitchell has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Fires the 3, double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Here comes the screen. Cruises inside for 2.
That boy's living his best life.
Chicago with the possession. Oh, he had him there for a second. Easy pad to the rim.
Hey, good shot.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. Nice cushion for the Bulls. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you.
All right, let's do it.
Substitutions, Utah. Entering the game for Chicago.
Thaddeus Young rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Young. Thaddeus Young, consistent effort. He's at 50%.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Gobert. Laurie Markkinen, huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Mitchell with the basketball. The deficit now up to 12. Big finish at the rim. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
That's me. I got balls.
I got him. Here we go.
To Joe Ingles.
Let it fly.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound comes to Chicago.
Remaining in the third quarter.
Wide open look, won't go. Mitchell with it up top. Trailing by 14. To Gobert. From the painted area, won't go down. And the basket good at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Utah as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Mitchell to the basket, but he can't get it to go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
Down to Gobert. To Joe Ingles. Fires the 3, buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Three-quarters complete. It has been all Bulls. It's Utah basketball as we begin.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Substitutions, Chicago.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Dirk Nowitzki, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Conley. Knock loose. Bulls come away with it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
He gets it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. His guys down big. Nowitzki. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To Markkinen. For 3. It's rebounded by Mitchell. Nowitzki to Conley. Nowitzki to Conley. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. Nowitzki. Dirk delivers. They've been trying to figure this guy out for 20 years, and it's still not working.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Beyond the arc for 3. Shakes free and hits.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and shoot.
Hits the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Great. The opening jump is won by Phoenix. Rubio to Porter. Goes to the right side. To Rubio. Lauri Markkinen snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Chris Dunn. Markkinen.
Oh, really? I get him
Nice
random.
finish at the rim.
When the ball's in
Okay,
his
you know
hands,
what I'm doing,
we all
random.
knew what was going to happen.
Show you some.
Rubio into the front court. Down 2.
I'll try
There's a
one.
pass stolen by Chicago.
Now push it. Let's attack and transition so
Oh,
we can
I'm
build
tapped.
this lead.
I'll stick to the original.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
To the line,
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Here's Rubio into the front court. Down 4. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Levine. Lays it up and in.
You know what we call that, Ed? We call that now you see me, now you don't.
Suns with the basketball. Rubio
I
to
also
Porter.
forgot how to play this character
And
too.
he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Oh,
Michael Porter at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the second as well.
ouch.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
That's a good one.
To Porter.
Oh.
5 seconds to shoot. Here's a chance from long
Ow.
range. Pulled in by Markkinen. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
A lot of contact, no whistle. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Suns control the possession. Here comes the screen. To Kelly Oubre. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
To Kelly Oubre. Nothing going here on that drive. Oubre. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. That misses with 2 seconds to go. And so we're through one here at United Center with the Bulls on top. Jay and I back with Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Everyone gets free pizza.
Hello.
And the finish. Jay, it counts for 2, but that was pretty.
No doubt about where that one was.
Oh.
Phoenix
Oh.
has the ball.
Yeah.
Rubio.
I was like, oh my god, this is so good. I couldn't really get any hits on you. Oh yeah. The person I mainly use was Cabal, but then when Joker came out, I
Deep
tried to
right
use him a lot.
4-3. Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Yes.
Here's Rubio up top. His guys down big.
About I'm not sure what time. Maybe about more my time, midnight. I'll probably
Slam
be up to
dunk.
speed.
DeAndre Ayton.
So
Now the Bulls will take the timeout
yeah.
as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
maybe
Changes coming from both
12:30.
sides right now.
Maybe midnight or 12:30. It is 11:53 p.m.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Short jumper stays out.
Ooh, that's long.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
I used to be so good
Yeah,
at them. I forgot to pass.
Looking to make something
Played
happen.
it in.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Young. That's out of bounds off the ball. It's Sun's ball. Booker to Porter. Knocked loose. Porter to Booker.
Ooh, that knee kick, so good.
Not that time. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Booker with it. Down a bundle.
Oh, man. Oh, I was just about to do mine.
From the painted area, won't go down.
That was a very good one.
Tough make through traffic. Usually rookies allow themselves to get sped up because they're so hyped to play against the greats. But you got a different speed to your game. It's called poise.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
The combo is so good.
To Booker.
So fun.
Hello, fun.
The Suns with 4 to shoot. To
Hey,
the
what's up,
outside.
everybody?
To Porter. Let's
You're
fly
Optimus.
from beyond the
What's
arc.
up, buddy?
Hello.
Been a while.
Hello, Dinavo.
And you knew this game had
Doing
a chance
well.
to get out of hand pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
man. You
because
doing
of
all
the
right?
communication.
Yeah, I'm doing alright. How about you?
They were yapping back and forth
Doing all
to each
right,
other.
man.
And that
Yeah,
kind of
good.
communication-
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the party, guys. It's gonna be probably another 20 or 30 minutes for me. I'm just now getting home, getting settled, but I'm in the party chat, walking around doing things.
Phoenix with it. Doesn't get the bounce.
What's up, paper?
And the finish at the rim.
Welcome to the league, young fella. But just because you got a bucket doesn't mean that you don't have to do your rookie chores after the game.
Into the front court. It's Booker. He'll run the offense.
Yeah, I won't be on for like another 20 minutes. Just okay.
Yeah, I could be on after this match. I got playing some
To
NBA
Porter.
now.
15-footer at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It has been all Bulls.
Did you see my daughter's mischievous grin in that picture this morning? That's fucking meanness, brother. Meanness.
They've been out of sorts all
10.
afternoon.
And one of the most difficult challenges we have in this life is when we bring our personal life into our workspace.
It's kind of funny because I was looking at my phone and I was like, do you want to take a picture? And like she just jumped in really quick and she had that shitty grin. I was like, damn, I can see the meanness in there. Damn, I had to post that.
Not today. Glory Marketing swats it.
You know, sometimes
They're a handful, man.
very beautiful thing.
I knew raising kids wasn't going to be easy. It wasn't a fucking cakewalk.
Energy can be low. The
Man.
passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued.
It's a lot harder,
It's
man.
all
And
been good. They're putting in
like when I was younger, like I had friends like in high school, you know, that were having kids and shit like that. And then some of them ended up raising kids by themselves or their parents had to help them while they worked. It's like, dude, you know, I get it. I get it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it now.
The Bulls clear the rebound.
It's even harder now because of social media, you know what I'm saying? It's
Coast to coast.
It does. It really does. And the thing about it now, like, you know, like back when I was a kid, like my parents, if I got out of hand, they'd bust my ass. It didn't matter whether I was in a grocery store. It didn't matter if I was in a parking lot. It didn't matter where I was. I'd get a belt put to me. You can't do that nowadays, you kids. Oh, that's abuse. Yeah. Yeah.
And in today's game,
And you know, behind closed doors, you know, hell, I want my kids, not like, you know, abuse, but I mean, you know, I correct them, you know what I'm saying? But you read on there all the time, it's like, you know, that's child abuse, you know, you can't do that, you can't do this, and it's like, what the fuck happened to society? What the hell's happened to these people, you know?
With great awareness by the shooter to get
Yeah.
those toes right behind
It's just
the three-point
all,
line.
it's all fucked up. It's so fucked up.
To Chris Dunn.
And I saw, like, for instance, earlier on my way home, like, I stopped and got gas, my cigarettes. And there was a little girl that I guess she wanted a toy or, you know, candy or something. She just flopped down on the floor and was laying there. Bless her heart. She was itty bitty, but, you know, she was young. And the dad just walks over, picks her up, and she's laying like a limp, dead body, just laying there. And he's like, put your feet down, you know, we're leaving, you know. And she was just stiff as a board and just limp. So he just had her underneath his arm and just paid for what he was getting and just walked out the door with her. It's like if that would have been my child, or if that would have been me doing that when I was a child, I'd have got the shit whooped out of me right there in that store. But all he did was just scoop her up and walk out the door with her.
So many times you can tell if a player's going to finish before he even gets to the rim.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
That was a look of a three-point
He didn't.
play. You always
But
go
I
in
mean, at the same time, I get why he did what he did, and he did it right. But at the same time, it's like if I was a kid and I did that, guess what would have happened to me? I'd have got the shit beat out of me in front of everybody.
Yeah, everybody got camera phones now, though.
Yup. You're right. Social media, man.
Booker's shot, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the
It's just
confidence of the
everything's
shooter.
just so different,
Next time,
man.
he
It
might
just
decide to
blows
try
my
to drive
mind
the
when I
rim
really think
instead
about
of
it.
settling for a jump.
Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix.
You're right, though.
They're down big
Social
in this
media.
fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Time for some new personnel into the game. To Porter.
It's true.
And counted at the rim.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Done.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Shot won't
Paper.
go.
Your contest
Absolutely
was
right.
great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Oh, I got some hate on one of my memes I posted. I'm bad for posting memes, whether they're perverted or they offend people. I don't care. I love the memes on Facebook. And I've seen on there where people have been complaining. They're like, you know, they raised the prices of tobacco to 21. This is bullshit. And I've been smoking, you know, 3 or 4 years. And I just constantly would see people griping about it. And it's like, well, if it wasn't for your generation eating fucking Tide Pods.
The opening tip to the Bulls, and we're underway at United Center. Done. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
End to end on that one, 94 feet for the basket.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Jokic. They get it down to Aldridge. Nice pass to get things going.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
That's me. I got balls.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
Murray with it. Down 3. To Jokic. Has a look. Shot for Jokic. No good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
And count the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Nuggets have the possession. Jokic. Curling inside. Short jumper won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go, Tom.
Into the game for Denver, number 4, Paul Millsap. Into the game.
Martin to Millsap.
Number 11.
Has a chance. Shot by Millsap won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Porter. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Martin into the front court. Down by 15. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective, but a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Martin into the front court. Trailing by 15 to Millsap. Porter. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Martin. To Miles Bridges. Martin. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Chicago basketball. Porter. Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Count the bucket for 2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Young.
Rotate.
To Porter. Beyond the arc for 3. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
That's out of bounds off a Bull. And the denial. Cruises inside for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
That misses with 3 seconds left. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish. And the first half has come to an end. A very one-sided first half of basketball.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Murray into the front court. His guys down big. To Miles Bridges. Doesn't have the touch. No good. The follow won't go either. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Levine. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I think the defender had absolutely 0 chance on that play.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. They go to Jokic. Down low. Denver with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Here's the step back.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Has a chance. And the rebound claimed by Denver. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Almost. Unlucky bounce.
One of the best-kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
To Millsap. Short jumper off the mark. Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. To Jokic. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Tough make through traffic.
I'll tell you what, it's impressive to watch a young player this new to the NBA not be afraid to drive to the basket. Goes a long way in establishing your presence in the league.
We have both squads set.
Substitutions, Chicago. Subbing in for Denver, number 27.
Trying to cash in, won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. To Markkanen. Runner here, won't go. Jokic. Drive by Murray, but he can't finish.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes.
Oh, I thought that was a dunk. Easy.
Not too many times you see a poster for the defender, but that was brilliant.
Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. It's Denver's ball. Rebound taken in by Chicago.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
Count the basket inside.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Jokic. Barton. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray. Tough shot. He hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
Scores from the post. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Bulls take this one as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.